Since I've been on my journey to financial fitness, I've read a lot of books. And for the most part, most of them kind of say the same thing. But there's one book that I've read that really resonated with me. And in this book, he mentions one thing that makes me not devote all my extra cash to debt. And we're going to talk about it. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? My name is Oliver, known to you guys as Another Tech Guy, and I'm here to pay off over $145,000 in debt and become financially independent. So if that's something that interests you, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload more content like this. And if you like the video, don't forget to smash the like button as well. So what started me on this journey is the book, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. But what I always hated about the baby steps is baby step 1. Save $1,000 for a beginner emergency fund and then tackle your debt. I hated that. I always have hated that because to me, $1,000 just wasn't enough. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, 70% of Americans don't have $1,000 in the bank. So what's the big deal? Well, when you take your head out the sand and you really look at your finances and you see that debt that you have to pay off, and you mean to tell me I have to survive so long with only $1,000 emergency fund? It made me so uneasy that I'm like, yo, I don't like this. There has to be something different. So the first thing that I did was I just kept educating myself through the many books that I've read. So the one book that I came across, and I don't know how I came across this book, it's called The Richest Man in Babylon. And in this book, how he paints the picture is that this is in the ancient city of Babylon, and it was known for it's being a city of money and wealth and power. Well, in the first couple of chapters of the book, he paints a picture of two friends having a conversation. And in the conversation, the one friend asked the other friend, hey, you think I can loan me some money till I get paid again? And the other friend looked at him and said, man, if I had the money, I couldn't lend it to you because it would be my whole entire fortune. And as the conversation continued, they started talking about how they have worked their entire lives and they have nothing to show for it. Not a dime. He couldn't even loan his friend the little amount of money that he was asking for. So as the conversation continued, the friend that asked the other friend for money said, hey man, I saw the homeboy Demetrius. I think his name was Arcad, but I seen Demetrius the other day and he's now the richest man in Babylon. He went to school with us. He didn't do any better in school than we did. So let's go chop it up with him and he can tell us how he became the richest man in Babylon. Maybe he can give us the secrets to obtaining wealth. So they did. They went and chopped it up with him. And he was like, how I learned was from, at that point in time, was another guy who was the richest man in Babylon. And doesn't matter about the semantics of how he told him or why he told him or what he did to get that information from him. The bottom line is what he told them was the reason why I don't devote all my money to paying off the debt. He told the two homies from school this one thing: a portion of all you earn is yours to keep. And I had never heard that before said in that manner. A portion of all you earn is yours to keep. That was powerful. And he told them for every dollar you make, we'll just say $1, you take out 10 parts for yourself. 10% he told him to take out for yourself. So for basically, we'll just say for every 10 bucks you make, you save $1. You save $1 for yourself. And that's the reason why I don't dedicate every dime of my money, extra money, to the debt. Because what good is being debt free when you're broke still? And I understand what you guys are thinking. You're broke anyway because you're in debt. Yeah. As the pandemic has shown us, who cares about the debt when you don't have food, when you don't have a place to stay, when you can't pay your bills? That's what we're talking about here. A portion of all you earn is yours to keep. Keep that money in a place where you can do things like have that emergency fund, have that Roth 401k. And that's where I'm going with this. A portion of all you earn is yours to keep. Goes for me, goes for you. That's what I'm doing. So how does that break down for me right now? On my job that I have benefits, right now, I'm only doing about 8% investing in my 401k. My job matches me 6% up to, 100% up to 6%. So technically, I'm at about 14% savings rate on my job that provides benefits. Any side hustle money that I bring in, I automatically devote 10% of that to a Betterment Roth 401k. So if you've been watching my channel, I made a video a couple of months ago about is FIRE attainable for the average African American? I consider myself average, and I want to use myself as a case study to see if it's possible. So be on the lookout for a video. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, but I'm going to start to outline how I'm going to get to my FI number and the tools that I'm using, how I'm going about doing it. And I'm going to be showing you that for the foreseeable future. So be on the lookout for that. But for the end of this video, the reason why I don't devote all my money to debt is because a portion of everything I earn is mine to keep. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload more content just like this. And don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. So until next time, deuces.